I'm out in my shop, and today I'm going to do a memorial plaque for Ruby. Ruby was me and my wife's first dog. She was a Rottweiler, and we had her about 2 years, and we had to put her down. She was sick. She threw up a lot. We tried everything that you could imagine to try to keep her from being sick. And so I'm just going to build this memorial plaque, if you want to call it that. I didn't want this project to be about the wood, so I've already sanded this piece of koa. I've already made this little piece. This is two pieces of cedar fence picket and then a thin piece of koa on the outside, so that all you see is the koa. Because I don't have a piece that thick of koa. So I have everything that I need to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to oil this up. I'm going to oil that up. I'm going to put that on, and then I'm going to oil Ruby's collar. So we've had this collar probably 5 years since she's been gone. And I've always wanted to do something to remember Ruby with. And so we kept this collar, little 12 gauge shotgun shells, and it's actually kind of a camo color. But I'm going to restore it with some Obenauf's leather treatment. And then I also have her elk antler. We used to always give her elk antlers to chew on, and this is the one that she was chewing on when we had to put her down. So I'm just going to make this plaque. Again, I don't want it to be about the wood, but it's also part of it. But I'm just going to get this leather treatment on my hand. You can see it starting to melt. I just want to restore this leather. This leather spent 4 years in Hawaii, and is super hard on leather. So I just want to get some life back into this leather. I'm just going to rub it on here, treat it, let it soak it in, and then we'll get to assembling the project. But it's hard. Like, I kind of wanted to do the wood just kind of by myself. You know, just having my memories of Ruby kind of by myself and not on camera. I brought my wife out to tell her that, you know, I was going to do this project and get her input on it because I wanted her to be involved. And you know, you could see like the tears in her eyes starting to well up. And I mean, it's been 4 years. So Ruby was really special to us. We loved her dearly. I'm sure she loved us back. She's kind of the reason that we can't have a dog, because she was just so good, such a good dog. And it's just hard to deal with that loss. It's almost like a loss of a child. I know a lot of people say that, but this time it's 100% true. So I just want to have this so that I can kind of, you know, remember Ruby. She was just sick. We tried taking her to the vet and buying her special food and all kinds of treatments and x-rays and thousands of dollars trying to keep my dog alive. And it just, in the end, it didn't work out, and we had to put her down. But we didn't want to. I mean, I think she just turned 2 when we put her down. And we were there when she went to sleep. We gave her as much peanut butter as she wanted. And she passed away in our arms. So it's just an emotional day. I'm trying not to get emotional right now, but she's such a special dog to us, our kids. That looks way better. Hopefully that shows up on camera. Just kind of a camo look. So I'm just going to put it back together exactly how she wore it. We got her dog tags on here. So this should look amazing. Okay, so we're done with that. I'll put that aside. Now we're going to get, I'm going to put some mineral oil on the bone. I think that will help it kind of look a little bit better. I don't think it's going to hurt it. I mean, it's not bone, excuse me, antler. But I think it'll just kind of make it look alive again. Without being, I don't want it to look shiny. I don't, you know what I mean? I don't want it to look like I clear coated it, but just something to give it a little bit. Okay, that looks good. Now we're going to go to some teak oil. And we're going to put teak oil on this piece of wood. I already sanded it to 400. And then I already put all the anchors on the back to hang it and everything. Because again, I don't want this project to be about this piece of wood. I just wanted a nice piece of wood so that it looked really good hanging on the wall. If you got one of them dogs that just grabs a hold of your heart, I totally understand. She was about 70 pounds, kind of small for a Rottweiler, but she just couldn't keep any food down. Just throw up all the time. There was just nothing that we could do to keep her from throwing up all the time. So we just wanted to make a memorial plaque for her. I don't know what else to call it. What would you call it? Memorial plaque? Memorial something or other? Just something to hang her collar and her antler on. And then we might, if we have a good picture of her, we might incorporate that into it as well. So let me get this put together so you can see. I've already drilled all the holes. I just did one hole in the back of this, just so if I wanted to spin it, I could. So I didn't know exactly how it was going to hang, if you know what I mean. So then I drilled a couple holes in the back of this antler. You can actually drill a hole in an antler. And put a screw in it, if you didn't know that. I gotta spin it around. Is my camera working? What the hell? Okay. Sorry, technical difficulties. So there we go. All done. And then this is just gonna lay across that. I'm hoping that with treating the leather, it'll wrap that really nice. Hopefully you can see that. Tribute to Ruby. Thanks for watching. Take care of your kids, take care of your family, take care of your pets. We sure miss you, Ruby. Hope you're doing good in doggy heaven. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time.